Your audio data is a gold mine. Customer calls, telehealth sessions, financial consultations are all packed with insights that your models could learn from. But they're also full of sensitive information that keeps them off limits for model training and downstream use. Tonic Textual changes that. With our synthetic audio capability, you can safely unlock these datasets for AI and ML without risking privacy or compliance. It's simple. With just a few Python commands, you can upload audio files containing sensitive information through the SDK and generate privacy-protected transcripts that keep the context and nuance your models need. In this video, we'll do a quick run-through of how this can be accomplished, leveraging Tonic Textual. This video is part of the Audio Redaction and Synthesis Playbook, which also gives you access to the Jupyter Notebook, which we're working in now, as well as the sample audio file that we've used to conduct this demo. We've included the link to the full playbook, as well as other resources in the description of this video. All right, let's get started. Before you can process an audio file through Textual, you will first need to generate an API key so that you can run the proper commands in Python. Generating an API key is simple, but can only be done through the Tonic UI. If you do not already have a Textual account, you can create a free account by following the link in the video notes, which will also give you access to the UI. Once you are in the UI, simply select API Keys in the top navigation. You will then select Create API Key, after which you will be prompted to give it a name, and then you are good to go. Copy this API key and return to the Jupyter Notebook. Now that we have copied the API key into the appropriate command, we are able to install the Textual SDK. Installing the Textual SDK gives us programmatic access to all of Textual's capabilities, allowing us to interact with Textual from the development environment. Next up, we need to run a command to fetch the audio file. For this command, you see that we are pointing to the audio file which is hosted in the playbook and contains a customer service interaction between a bank and a customer. After fetching the audio file, we can quickly run a command to generate a transcription, which you can see here. Down below, we see that Textual has returned a preview of the transcription. However, because our ultimate goal is to generate a sanitized transcript where PII is replaced with synthetic but true-to-life substitutions. In this command, you are able to specify which entities require synthesis. In this case, we have indicated that given name, or first name, family name, account number, as well as a few other entities, should all be replaced with synthetic alternatives. You can visit the Textual documentation, which is linked to in the video notes for a full list of supported entity types. All right, now we have a visualization of the synthetic transcript, where you can see the synthetic entities in red. As you can see here, Steve is now Kai, Karen is now Evelyn, along with new account numbers and other details, which would make it impossible to link this conversation to the actual customer. And that's it. If you're interested in learning more, you can continue in the notebook with commands that allow you to generate a new audio file where the PII is replaced with beeps. You can think of the output as a redacted audio file, which then can be downloaded locally. With Tonic Textual, you don't just end up with safe data, you end up with usable data. By preserving context and structure with synthetic replacements, your models learn from a dataset that's both privacy protected and representative of the real world.